Are you creating a future from the still space of your soul or from the pressure of the past? In today's video, we will be having a look at how to create effective, powerful, positive affirmations. This has been a really, really powerful week. We've been looking at a few things. We've been looking at how it's important that what we do is we create a future from the completion of who we are. Because when we separate all the different aspects of who we are, there's a sense of aloneness, a sense of separation. And we spoke about what happens when we separate ourselves. We compartmentalize. And we kind of step into the space where there is a head and there is a heart and they're separate and there's no communication, a body and an energy body. And when we're separate, we can't really listen to the flow of who we truly are, in the authentic space of who we truly are. And why this is important when we're creating a future from the freedom of our true expression is because if you're separate, where are you creating your future from? Are you creating it from just your head, just your heart, just your body, just your emotions, just the energy? See, those are different aspects of who you are, which are still you, yes, so you are still creating that future, but it's not the true expression of who you are, because the true expression of who you are is the complete version of you, and that complete version of you is that oneness with all, and it's that acceptance and love. This week we spoke about how self-acceptance, self-approval is really important when you're creating a future. We spoke about training the mind, and we spoke about how it's important that we daily become aware of what the different thoughts are that we have, so we can train them to be a little bit more a lot more in alignment with where we want to go. Today I'd like to talk about positive affirmations and how to create positive affirmations. This is something that Louise Hay talks about a lot. What is an affirmation? If you know what an affirmation is, type it in the comments section below. What is an affirmation? And can an affirmation be positive and negative? Is there a difference? What is an affirmation? Type in the comments section below for me. So Louise Hay says that an affirmation can be positive and it can be negative. An affirmation is simply just a statement. It is a statement based on a thought that you have. So this week, I've encouraged you to start becoming aware and to write down the thoughts that you have. So to write down the positive thoughts and to write down the negative thoughts. Those are affirmations that you are affirming for your future. An affirmation is a statement that you affirm, that you agree with, that you want your unconscious mind to create for your future. So how do we begin to train our mind? I'm going to invite you today. Your growth work was to write down the positive and negative thoughts that you have. My invitation to you today is to do a little tally. Every time you have the same thought, make a tally. Now, in order to transform, we need to be 100% committed to the exercises of growth, because it's great to have a thought, but to have that understanding in a head is one thing. It's that knowing in the soul that we want to develop. And this is what I'm encouraging you to do, is to do the growth work that I give you. So tally, how many times do you have the positive thought? How many times do you have the negative thought? And you will begin to become aware of how often you have the same thought. Why is this powerful? Why is this important? Because that which you pay attention to becomes your reality. That which you focus on becomes your reality. So the more you think a thought, the more the subconscious mind says, okay, I will make that a reality. That which you focus on, or so the saying is, that which you resist persists. Now what that means is, the more you think, I don't want that, you're still affirming it, you're still thinking that thought. Now, what do I mean? That will become clearer as I talk about how do we create effective, powerful, positive affirmations. So Louise says that in affirmation, it's really important that it is a present tense affirmation. So what do you want for your future? Type in the comments section below. What is it that you want from your future? Do you want to be happy? So if you imagine your future, what is it? I want to be free. Okay, you want to be free. This is what this series of videos is about, being free. I want to be happy. I want to be slimmer. I want to be wealthier. I want to be. You see, to be is present tense. And what the unconscious mind is hearing is hearing to be. Okay, so what it's thinking in this present moment is, I will keep it in the future. I will keep it out of reach, just out of reach. I will keep it in the future because you've said to be. So the unconscious mind is always thinking future. And we know that the future never arrives. The only thing that's here is the present. So what we want to do is we want to use the words I am. So have a look at the list that you wrote of all the thoughts that you have. How many of them are present tense? I am. Because that is what the subconscious and the unconscious mind are hearing. Self-criticism is often present tense, isn't it? You are. I am. I am so stupid. I am not intelligent enough. So when we use the statement, when we use the words I am, it becomes very powerful. So I am free. In my future, I want to be free. So I say I am. I am free in this moment. I am happy. I am peaceful. I invite you to write your affirmation in the comments section below. What are you affirming in this present moment? I am what? And when you say I am free, it's not intangible, it's now. And you check into that feeling within the body. The feeling is in that present moment. So I am free. I am free. I mean, I am free in this moment. And then you breathe that out into your day. And you breathe that out into your future. Isn't that incredible? Give me a heart if that is incredible. That energy of I am in the present moment. So it's important that your affirmations are present tense. Be careful what you declare over your life. Be careful what you say, because yes, it is only a thought, and a thought can be changed. We've spoken about that week. But it's important that we become aware of what we're declaring. Okay, that's beautiful. Thank you for those beautiful hearts there. So, present tense. They have to be looking at my notes over here. It's important that you always have your journal with you when you're listening to these videos. When you're re-listening to them, make sure you have your journal with you, because writing is very powerful for integration. It integrates. Listening, remember, you only take in 20%. Looking, you take in 20%. But when you write, it's kinesthetic. So you take in and you integrate 90%. And this is part of our journey. And this is why I encourage you to write down. And this is why I give you a recommended growth work, so you can move from the understanding in the head to the knowing in all the aspects of who you are. because when you know in a soul level, you feel it in the body, and that then transfers to the energy part of you. That's really beautiful. So make sure you make notes. Has to be present tense, and has to be, it doesn't have to be, I encourage you to make them positive. Now, what I mean by positive is taking out any word, any negation, any negative. So I am not stupid, for example, or I am not fat. The unconscious mind doesn't understand not. So all it hears is, I am fat. So have a look at your statements, have a look at all your affirmations that you've written down, and take out all of the nots. The no, the nots, the word not, N-O-T. Take it out, cross it out, and see what is remaining. I am not clever enough. I am not, whatever the case may be. Take it out, or I do not want to be poor, for example. Take out the not, and what will be remaining is I am poor. Give me a thumbs up if this makes sense to you. So it has to be positive. So I am wealthy. I am happy. I am free. I am intelligent. I am capable. I am able. I am gifted. So creating those I ams that are positive and not negative. All right? And the last one, which is really important, there are a few more, but the 3 that I want to share today is the energy attached to that affirmation. Because if I say to you, I am happy, and my body just feels really unhappy, the unconscious mind feels the vibration of your words more than it feels the words itself. The unconscious mind feels the intention of your words more than it feels the words itself. So when you attach high energy vibrational emotions to your affirmations, they become extremely powerful. Yes, by saying affirmations, you're starting to train the unconscious mind, and yes, they will come to fruition, but they will come to fruition even more quickly if we attach positive emotions. So if we add words, I am excited to be free, or not to be free, I am excited about being free. Being is okay because it's present tense. I am excited about being happy. I am excited. If you have those emotions of joy, passion, excitement, remember we've spoken in previous videos about the different vibrations of emotions. Shame, guilt are very, very low vibrations. And if those vibrations are attached to your affirmations, sometimes they're not powerful at all. But if we attach love, joy, excitement, freedom, enlightenment to our affirmations, then we become unstoppable. So Pam, you've said, I live in abundance, in an abundance of love, wealth, and happiness. Abundance is a beautiful, beautiful word. Really, really beautiful affirmation. Well done. Because abundance is this unlimited. I am happy. Sure, but I am in an abundance of happiness. Because we know that when we're connected to our true value and connected to source, we're connected to an abundance of everything. An abundance of wealth. An abundance of love. That is an incredible word. I am in abundance of love, wealth, freedom, and happiness. Great word. So really, really awesome. So, if you want to invent a future of freedom from the space of your true expression and not the pressure of the past, today what I'm inviting you to do is to have a look at creating affirmations and saying affirmations over and over again throughout the day. Remember, I encouraged you to set an alarm for 3 p.m. And I was speaking about a friend of mine who sets an alarm for every single hour so he can reconnect to the true expression of who he is and then declare positive affirmations over his life. We don't have to do this, but this is my invitation to you to become more aware. Excuse me. Excuse me. To become more aware of what it is that you are declaring over your life. Today is Friday, which means I'm leaving you with 3 questions. Excuse me. What have you uncovered this week? What have you done this week? What have you practiced this week? And what are you going to begin to put into place as a daily habit? Because remember, to be 100% committed to your growth, we need daily habits. We need to train ourselves. And how we train ourselves is to make sure that even when the human you doesn't feel like doing that action, we do it anyway because we know and we're committed to our transformation. So I'm encouraging you to show up in the Thrive group, do a Facebook Live. I would encourage you to do a Facebook Live in that Thrive group, just telling me answering those 3 questions. My elite group, jump in the elite group. My elite group, definitely do a live and answer those 3 questions for me. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Let's change that to not wishing. Let's make it a positive. I wish you a wonderful weekend. How would I make that positive? I wish you. You are, let's say you are amazing. You are incredible. And this is your weekend coming up. Namaste, my beautiful souls. My elite group, I will see you in just a moment in the elite group for the live question and answer. And then we have our weekly meditation afterwards. I'm looking forward to connecting with you all in the elite group afterwards. Otherwise, the rest of you, namaste, have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Monday is going to be incredible, one of my favorite weeks. We're talking about step number 6, which is vibrancy. Vibrancy of creation, stepping into the joy, the passion, the excitement, the freedom of the passion of life, that excitement of who we are and what we want to create. Namaste. See you soon. Bye.